PCOS is a diagnosis that a lot more women are facing these days, and it can be challenging to navigate. So let's talk just a little bit about nutrition and about your health overall. One of the things that I like to talk about with my PCOS clients is that your hormones are out of balance, particularly sex hormones and insulin, and all of that gets processed through the liver. So we should really work on cleaning out the liver. And one of the things that I might offer to them is actually a meal plan that supports adrenal and liver health, because those all function together to control the health of sex hormones and reproductive hormones. Not to mention that when adrenaline is released, it releases sugar into the bloodstream, which then creates insulin to have to be released, and that's a non-food response insulin release, which makes you more insulin resistant, which can become a problem with PCOS. When we're talking about restoring health in the liver, in the adrenal glands, in PCOS, one of the things that I tell people is that, hey, we're not fasting. We're not doing a fast that's longer than 12 to 14 hours, because we know that's just going to further drive up cortisol, adrenaline, blood sugar release, insulin response. So we're not going to fast right now more than 12 to 14 hours. Which, by the way, if you've read the book Fast Like a Girl, or if you've listened to any of my other content, you would know as well, fasting as a female longer than 14 hours, except on days 14, 15, 16 of your menstrual cycle, is not a good idea for you anyway. So then we focus on whole foods and whole grains only, but limited on the whole grains, more inclusive of a lot of vegetables and clean, lean protein. That can look like grass-fed, grass-finished beef. It can be a wild-caught salmon or other wild-caught fish, not farm-raised ever. It would look like organic, non-hormone treated chicken and shrimp, things like that you can get a lot of protein, and it's pretty low in fat, but also if it is fatty, it's got a cleaner fat in it than highly processed things. For the healthy fats, we're looking at things like almonds, walnuts, avocados, those kinds of foods, instead of traditional butters, oils, etc. And since we're supporting the liver to help detox excess sex hormones, reproductive hormones, and insulin, we're eating more foods in the brassica family. So broccoli, kale, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, all of those contain a specific enzyme that helps your body detox sex hormones. On top of that, we're lifting weights. We're lifting weights because we're building metabolic tissue, which allows us to be more insulin sensitive in the first place. And we're moving our body every day, 3 times a day for 10 minutes. Those 3 times a day are after our meals. That way, again, our insulin response to food is dampened so that we don't end up with insulin resistant PCOS. I have a 1-week meal plan that I've already put together for people. If you're interested in that meal plan, shoot me an email, because I can't drop links in TikTok. It's a community guidelines violation.